Do you know the difference between the UK, Great Britain, and England? Or do these terms seem interchangeable to you? You're not alone. They baffle even those living on these very isles. They're tossed around so casually that their distinct identities often blur. But don't worry, we're here to clear up the fog. Our mission? To distinguish between these commonly muddled terms. So, buckle up for an enlightening journey through geographical and political nuances. By the end of this video, you won't mix up these terms again. First, let's dive into what England is. England is a country nestled within the British Isles. It's one of the key players that make up the United Kingdom. Now, when we talk about its geographical boundaries, England is bordered by Scotland to the north and Wales to the west. Its eastern and southern boundaries are formed by the North Sea and the English Channel, respectively. Now let's talk about major cities. England is home to some of the world's most renowned cities. London, England's capital, is not just an iconic English city, but a global powerhouse in terms of finance, culture, and history. Other major cities include Birmingham, Manchester, and Liverpool, each with their unique charm and significance. Speaking of significance, England's historical impact is undeniable. Its vast timeline spans from prehistoric times through the Roman invasion, the Middle Ages, the Industrial Revolution, right up to the present day. It's a country that's been at the heart of some of the world's most pivotal moments. England's culture, too, is rich and diverse, shaped by centuries of migration, innovation, and tradition. Its literature, music, arts, and even sports have left an indelible mark on the world stage. So, that's England for you, a country with rich history and culture. From its bustling cities to its picturesque countryside, from its ancient castles to its modern architecture, England is a fascinating blend of the old and the new, a place where history and the future coexist. Now, moving on to Great Britain. A common misconception is that Great Britain is a country, but let's clear this up right away. It's not. Instead, Great Britain is an island, the largest island of the British Isles and the 9th largest in the world. It's a geographical term, not a political one. Great Britain is home to 3 countries, England, Scotland, and Wales. Each of these countries has its own unique culture, history, and identity. Yet they share the same island. Imagine it like a large house where each room has its distinct color, style, and vibe, and yet it's all under the same roof. England is the most populous of the 3 countries and occupies the lion's share of the island. Scotland sits to the north, known for its rugged highlands, mysterious lochs, and vibrant cities like Edinburgh and Glasgow. Wales, on the other hand, is located to the west, a land famous for its rugged coastline, mountainous national parks, and distinct Welsh language. Together, these 3 countries form a geographical entity known as Great Britain. It's an island with a rich tapestry of history, a fusion of cultures, and a landscape that ranges from the rolling English countryside to the Scottish Highlands and the Welsh valleys. In essence, Great Britain is an island home to 3 distinct countries. Finally, we reach the term that brings it all together, the UK or the United Kingdom. The UK is a sovereign state on the northwestern coast of mainland Europe, and it comprises 4 countries, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. That's right, 4 countries under one umbrella, making the UK a country of countries. Let's delve a bit deeper. England, as we've already discussed, is one of these 4 countries. Scotland, with its rugged highlands and beautiful lochs, sits to the north of England. Wales, known for its stunning landscapes and rich Celtic culture, is to the west of England. And then there's Northern Ireland, located on the island of Ireland to the west of Great Britain. Now you might be wondering, how does this all work? How can 4 countries be part of one country? Well, the answer lies in the political structure of the UK. Each of these 4 countries has its own local government responsible for certain policy areas like education and healthcare. But they also share a central government based in London which handles nationwide matters such as defense and foreign policy. And then there's the monarchy. Queen Elizabeth II is the monarch for the whole of the UK. That's right, she's not just the Queen of England, but the Queen of Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland too. But remember, despite being part of the UK, each country retains a strong sense of its own identity, with its own unique culture, traditions, and even languages. The Scots speak Scots Gaelic, the Welsh have the Welsh language, and in Northern Ireland you'll find speakers of Irish Gaelic. And there you have it. The UK is not just one country, but a family of countries, each with its own distinct personality, yet united under one political system and one monarchy. So the UK is a political entity that includes 4 countries, one of which is England. Now that we've unpacked each term, let's lay out the differences clearly. Let's start with England. It's a country with its own distinct culture, history, and identity. Geographically, it's the largest and most populous part of the island of Great Britain. Politically, it's one of the 4 nations that make up the United Kingdom. Great Britain, on the other hand, is not a country, but a landmass. It's the largest island in the British Isles and includes 3 countries: England, Scotland, and Wales. Each of these has its own distinct cultures, languages, and identities, but they all share the same landmass. Then we have the United Kingdom. This is a sovereign state, a political entity that includes not just the countries on the island of Great Britain, but also Northern Ireland. The United Kingdom is the umbrella, the entity that encompasses England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Each of these countries has its own devolved governments, but they all answer to the central UK government. So in a nutshell, England is a country, part of the island of Great Britain and the United Kingdom. Great Britain is a geographical term, referring to the island that houses England, Scotland, and Wales. The United Kingdom is a political entity, a union of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. And there you have it, the differences between England, Great Britain, and the UK, clearly laid out. With this newfound knowledge, the terms England, Great Britain, and the UK should no longer be a source of confusion. We have journeyed through the intricacies of these geographical terms, exploring the unique characteristics of each. England, as we discovered, is a country with a rich history and culture, nestled within the island of Great Britain. Great Britain, on the other hand, is the larger entity, an island that houses not just England, but also Scotland and Wales. Lastly, we ventured into the realm of the United Kingdom, a political entity that encompasses Great Britain and Northern Ireland. By unraveling these terms, we've eliminated the confusion that often surrounds them. It's knowledge worth sharing. So, if you know someone who's also bewildered by these terms, do them a favor and share this video. Remember, England is a country, Great Britain is an island, and the UK is a political entity. Thanks for tuning in and see you in the next video.